What's up, my fellow MEW trainers? Welcome back. Today we're still pushing top 20 in ranked. We have a game, they have a Blaziken, a Zero Aura, so that's one of the calls that you're going to need Solar Beam and Agility on the 2-minute mark. If they have like a lot of speedsters, Agility is a must. As normal, Electro Ball for your lane. I saw some people using Solar Beam, but I don't really agree with it just because Solar Beam has too high of a cooldown. If you don't see any enemies, then you can use the time to push back the wild Pokemon in the center with your light screen, and we see a Slowbro, so you have a boosted. But Blissey was gonna blast it with me, so I didn't use my boosted. Instead, I save it for this farm and use your Electro Ball to secure. And now we only see their lane partner, Inteleon. For some reason, he appeared late, which is okay. So normal Electro Ball, and you use your basic attack if the wild Pokemon is still alive. You can always use it, make it a habit. Here you got to level 5, change to Solar Beam immediately to predict his movements, and you secure the early game KO. And with the 8 minutes beast on Solar Beam and Light Screen, you want to wait till some damage is done, then you can Solar Beam to take out the small ones, and for your boosted you can use it to last hit the big one. Now I'm level 6, of course I'm going to go and invade. I didn't really prefer my Blissey to invade with me, but if you wanted to, it's fine, just because the Inteleon just died and it won't have too much points to score. Instead, we can invade and we can take on their jungler waiting for Electro Ball's cooldown, but he's dead already, so we wait for the other buff. If I'm level 7 by this time, there's obviously something wrong with the game now. For some reason, we see a Torchic on our side of the jungle. I believe it's not big of an issue, and here approaches the 8-minute mark. I see that my Inteleon is doing just fine, so I just light screen, Electro Ball, switch moves boosted, and use my Solar Beam to secure the beast. I make sure I basic attack until it's in my last hit range, and here I claw to check on the Slowbro, agility to get the third boosted attack, then we boosted. Then here we are just waiting for Solar Beam, and then you can just score. If you look at the timer, it's at the 7:30-minute mark. I'm not too big of a fan of breaking goals early, since it gives your opponent some farm, while we have still 1 or 2 Audinos by our side and we are over leveled, so there is not really any reason for us to break the goal that early just to give them some farm. There's no need to do that. Instead, you can even secure some farm on their side if they are not there. Like for in this case, I'm not sure why he left that for 1 HP for me, and we use our boosted and Electro Ball to take him down. We use coaching for some DPS onto the Slowbro. Why coaching? Because the 7-minute mark, the Reggie has spawned bottom, and coaching would be much more better than light screen in this scenario. We boosted, start doing the Reggie, we Electro Ball, and then coaching. Then here we Electro Ball was going to switch moves, but no one was contesting, so we just move on. E-Ball, coaching, get a boosted, E-Ball, coaching, E-Ball, use the last move, switch moves, and then use your boosted, Solar Beam, and your light screen. Then you can unite, leave the light screen until the last second, boosted before you take back your light screen for the extra boosted attack stack. And here he scored 8 points, but it's fine. I've prepared my surf and eject button to score in the other goal. Probably the eject button wasn't necessary, but just in case. And it could always be better if I saved it. And in here I have my surf, so I want to use it to secure or to just damage the Blaziken. Here he used overhit against me. I could have dodged to his back, but here with surf I can't really do much, so I use it, and then agility, use up all my skills before I change. And there's a couple of energy on the ground, so I use it to stack up my unite move. And by this point, if you are level 12 before the 12-minute mark, the game is probably gonna end soon, assuming that. And the reason I choose E-Ball coaching here is because we have a lot of teammates and I can use my coaching to dodge a lot of abilities. Why as well? Here, jump onto MEW just to coach him, and I use my coaching to dodge the Blaziken's Blaze Kick. And here I can coach E-Ball and then change, unite, and my light screen can block off everyone in this comp. So they have like a Zera, a Dragapult, they all get stunned by my light screen, whereas if there was something like a Side Strike Mewtwo, I couldn't do stuff like that. Here I target Inteleon, don't take back light screen, boosted, then only you take back your light screen. And then you are ready with another Solar Beam boosted. And I here use Surf and Coaching, but I was kinda late, or else I would have saved my Crustle. So with Surf and Coaching, this moveset in particular, you can always Surf in and then Coaching out. Here's a sample where I used Surf because I know that they're going to jump, then I coached back. And I provided my teammate another shield, pretty sure he was gonna die if I didn't do that. And then I switch moves and Solar Beam, switch moves, boosted, Solar Beam, and choose my light screen and put it out. So this is the maximum speed if you want to do the Solar Beam and light screen combo. You want to make sure you use your Solar Beam first, then pick your light screen and use it. And here we have level 14 in hand. We have our Solar Beam and light screen. We can always switch into another move, so there's not too much to worry about our safety here. And Dragapult here, not sure why he just moved one square and stopped. So, but I guess I can use my eject button to take him out, and this level 9 Inteleon would just die in one boosted. And here obviously you want to choose light screen instead of agility, because you can use the damage and you can always push him back. But if you were to consider agility here, it wouldn't be too bad too, since you can dodge his overheat. Here we boosted. We have a boosted in hand, so the next thing you want to do is boosted Solar Beam and light screen. Just like here, Solar Beam, boosted, light screen, and we can take back our light screen for another boosted, prepare for another boosted and Solar Beam. But here Rotom went in, so we score, prepare for boosted, Solar Beam, light screen, and then boosted again, take back light screen, prepare for another Solar Beam, and the sequence just keeps continuing. Here we notice that they are all far back, so we switch into the same moves, not requiring any surf. And for Zero Aura, you want to target him, especially if he chooses Volt Switch, I believe. You just need to aim him and the target location that he's going to come back, just like in here. He's going to go back, so you just aim in a line where it hits both places and you'll just do fine. And here we have a bot Reggie spawning soon, so there's no reason to not take it. And I believe that we have enough damage to do it before race, so it's always fine. I don't have to switch into Electro Ball coaching or damage. Instead, I switch into the Solar Beam and agility move. If you remembered what I mentioned earlier, we can use Solar Beam and agility to dodge pretty much everything on the other side of their team. And you always have your boosted in hand and Solar Beam, and then use agility to move around to reposition your Solar Beam. It's always good that you have a boosted attack in hand and one agility stack left. Here we boosted onto the Blaziken, thinking he's dead, then we switch into E-Ball and coaching just to get the Ray faster, which is pretty fast. And with your Unite move in hand, you can always use your Unite move to bring your teammates to score. You can hide them up, but in this case the Slowbro kinda hates me, so we just instant revive and we come back to bot goal to defend. Here we use Solar Beam, agility, and eject, a combo that would require you to have enough practice to know the distance of those skills of combining Solar Beam, agility, and eject button. And we still have our Unite move, so you can always use it for defending goals. And after you use your Unite move, your move cooldowns kind of go pretty low, so you want to make sure your moves are up. If you guys stick around the whole video until the end, here's a small tip. Coaching works exponentially well against Blaziken because you outrange him in any way and you can dodge overheat. My name is MEW Foxy, and I'll see you guys next time.